Hey, great day, everybody. So, why is it a great day? We are up, we are moving, and we have the opportunity to do great things for ourselves and for those around us. So, was walking the dog this morning and saw a neighbor. They had one of those, moving boxes, storage things in their driveway. And I'm like, hey, good luck with your move. He goes, oh, we're not moving, just renovating the basement, moving stuff out. So we could do that. I'm like, oh, wow. He goes, yeah, it kind of sucks. And it got me thinking about just projects in general, right? The beginning of the project is super fun, right? You're planning, you're coordinating and collaborating, and you're excited to get going. The end of it, even cooler, right? It's done, it's finished, and it's now in a better state than it was before. Everything in between, though, seems to suck, right? Or not be as fun as the beginning or the end. And why is that, right? The grind is challenge. I mean, it's necessary. Obviously, we all know it needs to happen. So why does it suck so much? And it got me thinking, because they talk about it all the time, falling in love with the process, falling in love with progress. And I've talked about it too. So how do we create a life that is saturated with the joy of progress, growth, and purpose, right? So how can we do that? Did some searching, got some ideas, figured I'd share them. I'm going to try some of them. Maybe you can too. So first one, keep a proof of progress journal, right? Write down every night one thing you learned, one thing you improved, and one thing you tried that made you uncomfortable. Right? Doing this every night and celebrating that you're taking these actions can help train your brain to notice growth instead of results. We are very results oriented in society, right? You need to finish this in order to celebrate it. We're trying to figure out how can we celebrate those steps, measure those that progress that you're making throughout the day and celebrate that. All right, so that's one. Number two, measure inputs, right? More than outcomes. So like if you want to read more books, don't focus on how many books that you've read. Focus on how many pages you read that day and celebrate that. I read 30 pages today. I read a chapter today. That will add up to get you to that outcome of how many books you read. But, you'll be frustrated that until you finish if you don't track your progress and celebrate that along the way. All right. Also, too, if you're trying to learn a new skill, don't be like, all right, well, I mastered this many skills today, because that's going to take a while and your brain is going to get upset and you're going to get frustrated that you're not making the progress that you think you're making. Instead, track how much effort did you put in that day to learn that skill, right? If you track that and celebrate that and be proud of yourself, you'll realize that things will start improving better for you. And you'll probably do more of it because you'll be celebrating it and you'll be happy to set off that dopamine, right? So maybe try that. Track those inputs that you're putting in. We got to get better at celebrating that consistency, because I think we all know that just showing up and putting in the effort, half the battle, 3/4 of the battle, right? Most of the battle is just showing up. So be proud of yourself when you do show up and you put in that effort, right? And the last thing you could do at the end of your day, ask yourself one simple question. Did I move forward today? Not that I finished something, not that I accomplished things, not that I finished this, that, or the other thing. Did I move forward today? And that answer is yes. Be proud of yourself, right? Again, show up, put in the effort. The path forward is only revealed when we start walking. Start walking.